By the way, it is so pretty outside. So pretty. It's so nice. I'm enjoying as much as I can of this weather because I feel like fall is right around the corner. I'm wearing a sweater because every now and then it'll be like 50 degrees and then the house is really cold. But I like fall, so I'll be happy when fall comes too. Good morning. It is a happy morning here in my house. I just finished my classes in the morning and now I am about to record this vlog. And I'm also going to work on some book time. I have not done traditional sketching, like pencil and pen sketching, for a while because I've been focused on just like my iPad and doing a lot of digital illustrations. But I have a feeling like I need to practice a little bit because I've become too comfortable with the digital illustration that I think practicing a little bit will help kind of grow the skills, and also it relaxes me while I'm just taking some time off before Zoe wakes up, because this is also going to be a hectic week. I have a couple of other things planned for the month of July outside of the business illustration, just things for myself, and I hope you enjoy this vlog. I am packaging orders as most vlogs, and I'm working on showing you a little bit of my new sketchbook series. I want to add a little bit more sketchbook time. I am also getting rid of things like logo design for some time because that was not making me progress in the illustration field that I wanted to work on. So I'm going to kind of push that aside. It wasn't making me really happy, and I felt like at the same time it was kind of affecting my creativity. So I want to go ahead and show you what's going on for now. And a little update, I bought a new keyboard. This is a really nice keyboard. I'm just gonna show it here. It's for my computer. That way, when I'm typing, the computer can be sitting up and this baby can be in the bottom. It almost feels like a toy keyboard. It's very lightweight. And hopefully if at one point I'm able to get the new Mac computer that is teal, it'll match it. So, came with a mouse, which I already kind of had a teal mouse, but came with a very lovely teal mouse. I'll leave a link below in case you are interested in it. And yeah, this is very nice and shiny and glossy. And it will be fun to show you my illustrations that I've been working on for sketch practicing, and how I'm working on trying to get a little bit more of a style definition, because I feel like my style is a little bit all over the place. Yeah, and I'm really trying to work on making my style stand out from the rest, even though I think there's a little bit of difference between mine. But I think that working on a specific color palette and working on specific details can help my illustrations stand out from the rest, so that it can be a brand per se. And yeah, so have your coffee. It's very soft. I like it. So what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to put a lot of my products in these little patties. I organize them here. I have some freebie stickers that I've done that are not like on sale or anything. And I also have some like sheets where I write little notes in the back, a little fun sheet for that. My stickers are here too. I haven't been able to keep a larger stock other than this. These are just sheets. These are bookmarks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just print my orders and start packing.
was looking at a quote that said to look at the things that you have that you wished for in the past. And I thought that was so interesting because I look at how far I've come from when I started, and I never thought the little doodles that I was making would get this far. But little by little, the shop grew, and now I have added more and more items. But at the same time, I have given and dedicated so much time to this little side hobby that turned into a business, and I'm hoping to dedicate a little bit more to the hobby itself as the illustration process alone, to learn and grow the skill, and also to fulfill other personal goals. But I did want to share that with you, and I wanted to thank you for being part of it, even if it's at a very minimum level of just observing my work. That makes a very big difference because for the most part, it is a one person working from home, myself, and having the company of my husband and my daughter. But I know that every person that buys from me believes in what I do. Sounds very cliche to say, but believes that this is something worthy of having, worthy of keeping. And I really, really appreciate it because I doubt myself every time I post something for my shop, a new item or a new drawing. I always doubt whether this is like imposter syndrome. Is this similar to something that somebody else is doing? Is it going to look like a copy, or is it going to be an individual item that will stand out for the sake of its art, or will it not? So thank you for trusting me and for continuing to follow me on this journey. So many of these thank you cards, and I'm thinking, I hope that I can finish them all before I do the transition to just online digital stuff. I have plans of doing some more of my sketching on a daily basis, and maybe doing some more painting processing or painting process videos or vlogs, and slowly moving to having a few stickers every now and then, and postcards, and possibly just documents you can print on your own. It will minimize the use of paper that I have. It will minimize the time that I spend making the paper products, and we'll spend more time doing some volunteer service. And I'm really hoping I can do for this month, and also the time smooth, because I do have quite a consistent number of orders of items that I know are popular, like the pins and the pens. But at this point, I really want to make sure that whatever I'm doing is not taking away more time, but giving me a little bit more time to grow personally and to grow in the art skills that I really want to develop. I decided to practice a little bit of calligraphy with these pens. These are micron pens, and I was really satisfied with how smooth they are. Remember those books I bought? If you were here long enough, I bought some calligraphy practicing books, and I intend to use these on another blog for that. The pen is very smooth and it bounces right back in. So it's really nice for hand lettering and for calligraphy. But I also wanted to show you my sketch that I made for this vlog specifically. I'm trying to stay within this color range of palette, which is a bright pink, the green or teal, and a yellow bright color, which is something that I keep using over and over on my palette and on my illustrations or posts. If you are following me on Instagram, I think that making the outlines all black and then just adding a little bit of pop of color throughout the illustrations makes it look very, very real in my eyes. The picture that I drew or that I illustrated is a picture that I found of a room on Pinterest. It wasn't specifically exactly the way I drew it, but it looked similar to that, and it just gave me some perspective and a little bit of depth. I would really enjoy having a little corner like this in my own home. Who knows, maybe in the future I can have something like that. But I really thought these markers that I'm using, I think it's the Ohuhu kind, which is like a Illustrators marker that you can find on any art store. It's like the Copic version that is a little bit cheaper. They work very good for these illustrations. And I'm also using paint markers, which are very thick. So if you do buy these or the Posca ones, make sure that your paper is thick enough so that it doesn't just peel off part of the paper. talk about this awesome gel pen that is from Pilot, and it has the thinnest, smoothest precision. It's a 0.38 pen, so it's a very, very thin point, and it gives me a lot of ink, and it doesn't need a lot of pressure, which is something that I was really looking for. I would only find the thinnest point in gel pens on stationery stores that would specifically sell like Japanese pens, and it was really hard to find something that would have a long-lasting ink, and I didn't have to go over it like multiple times, as you can see on the picture. So once I go one time, it really penetrates the ink into the paper, and it's almost leaves like a trace that if you were to outline it back again, it leaves it pressed on the paper. So it's easier to outline the pencil sketch that I have, and I'm trying to make more sketches with just pen drawings instead of using pencil and then going over it with a pen, because I feel like it'll be more intentional if I just use pen sketching instead of pencil sketching, where you can make multiple mistakes and then just go back and erase them. I'm trying to make less mistakes, which is also what the digital illustration offers for you. You can quickly erase and draw and move the image, but when it comes to paper, you only have one layer. You don't have multiple layers to work with, as opposed to the digital options. So that's one of the things that I'm really excited about working on, and filling one whole sketchbook with only pen sketches. And hopefully I will only add a few touches of color, because I do like the way it looks when it's all just black ink on white paper.